Hello, listeners. Being tattooed, is it exclusive or inclusive? The world has always looked at people with tattoos with differential eyes. For many of us, a tattoo is a symbol of expression. For people like me, Namma, it is a symbol of freedom. It is a symbol of a pure soul. It is a symbol of life and the flight of the mariposa. This episode will take you through some exciting moments in my experiences with the ink. Welcome to Inkdom, an utopian city in my mind. A dark, strange door closes this passage, and only recently have I been able to open this strong vault and enter this marvelous world of magic and expressions. Welcome to my inking story, Tattoos and More. After 18 tattoos and 5 years, I wish to share my love for the ink and body art in a casual way with you. This is not a physical door, but a door in my mind. A tattoo is an indelible mark fixed upon the body by inserting pigment under the skin, and the earliest evidence of tattoos dates from 5000 BCE. Across time and cultures, tattoos have many different forms and meanings. The phenomenon of tattoo was one widespread, and in The Descent of Man, 1871, Charles Darwin wrote that there was no country in the world that did not practice tattooing or some other form of permanent body decorations. The original meanings of many tattoos are lost. However, body decorations such as scarifications, tattoos, and piercings have always been an obvious means of distinguishing individuals within a group and groups within a society. On a personal level, a tattoo is a part of each one's identity. Let me share some interesting facts about tattooing. Your skin is pierced 50 to 3,000 times per minute by a tattoo machine. Most people don't realize when they are getting tattooed that it's not a single point for the needle perforating their skin. Tattooing needles utilize groupings of needle points which are then pushed into the skin via a machine. This results in the incredible number of skin punctures throughout the tattooing process. Tattoo ink is inserted into the second layer of skin. When you get a tattoo, the ink is injected directly into the second layer of skin, referred to as the dermis. The skin atop the dermis is called epidermis and acts as a sheer veil over on top of the actual tattoo. Religions like Christianity, Judaism, and Islam have traditionally been opposing tattoos. Although many world religions have held strong oppositional stances on tattooing, not all have decided to condemn the practice. Religions like Buddhism and Hinduism have historically used tattoos as a means to further spirituality and do not hold a negative belief about the practice. The oldest discovered proof of tattooing dates back to 3250 BC. The oldest known tattoo was discovered on the well-preserved body of a man nicknamed Odzi, which was found beneath a glacier in the Alps. His body displayed over 60 different tattoos, composed mainly of simple dots and line designs, and created using carbon ink. In 1891, the first electric tattoo machine was created, gaining inspiration from Edison's electric pen. The inventor of the first tattooing machine was Samuel O'Reilly, who added needles and an ink reservoir to the design. The oldest recorded tattoo ink recipe contained insect eggs. An ancient Roman physician by the name of Aetius created a tattoo ink that was found to contain pine bark, corroded bronze, vinegar vitriol, leek juice, and insect eggs. Luckily for the squeamish, most early inks contain a mixture of soot, charcoal, and natural ingredients. What is the mind game with your tattoo? Do you know black is the easiest color to remove from a tattoo? Contrary to popular misconceptions, black is actually the easiest color to remove during a laser procedure. The black ink absorbs the greatest number of laser waves, allowing it to be removed from the skin much easier than vibrant, lighter colors like green and yellow. According to a recent study in South Africa, people with tattoos are more likely to be considered extroverted rather than their non-tattooed counterparts. If you have ink on your body, this study suggests that you may be more friendly, talkative, outgoing, affectionate, and fun-loving than a non-tattooed person. While it's clear that tattooed people span a wide array of personality types and traits, the findings suggest that those with tattoos are more prone to feel energized around other people. Psychology Today reports that a certain study has concluded that people with tattoos are more likely to be experience seekers. This recent study has determined that people who chose to get tattooed tend to lean towards non-conforming lifestyles, enjoying adventures pertaining to the mind and senses, and preferring low-risk novel experiences. Recent studies find that tattooed people find a strong urge to separate themselves from the crowd. It turns out that people who choose to get tattooed may feel a stronger need than most to claim their identity and stand out from the crowd, using tattoos as a way to differentiate themselves and express their inner thoughts and personal attitudes. The world's tattooed man is 100% covered. Lucky Diamond Rich is the most heavily tattooed person on the face of the planet. With 100% of his body tattooed, he sports designs on the inside of his mouth, eyelids, and even his foreskin. Do you know such amazing facts about coloring your body? Americans spend approximately $1.65 billion per year on tattoos. As tattooing continues to become more socially accepted, the embrace of the art form steadily grows. The number of tattooed people is expected to continue to rise over the next few years, stretching the average yearly spendings even further. The most popular tattoo motifs are said to be angels and hearts. It is hard to say why these designs have held the top spot for tattoo imagery in the past years, but perhaps it comes down to the matters most to many people: nature, spirituality, and imagery, like that speaks to traits like strength and beauty. Oftentimes, when we choose to get a tattoo, it's to provide us with a sense of empowerment, connection, and an avenue for self-expression. So it seems to make sense that many have selected imagery speaking to their emotions, passions, and a desire for spiritual protection. Rock star Tommy Lee created a new tattooing world record. In 2007, Tommy Lee was the first person to be tattooed while flying in midair. Tattooer Mario Barth of Starlight Tattoo gave Lee a black and grey peacock on his leg by flying 25,000 feet in the air on Lee's private jet. Both Lee and Barth made their entry into the Guinness Book of World Records after the epic mile-high tattoo. Here are some tattoo artist facts. The oldest tattooer in the world is a 106-year-old Filipina lady. Wang Od Oga is the world's oldest living tattooer. Born in 1917, she is now 106 years old and has been tattooing for 86 years or more. She is scheduled to receive a National Treasure Award from the Philippine government for her contribution to the art form. She also featured on the cover of the Vogue magazine. Iranian tattooer Mohsin Karimi, sentenced to 100 lashes and 6 months in prison for tattooing. Although the artist's real name is unknown, an Iranian man going by the pseudonym of Mohsin Karimi was recently imprisoned and tortured for having taken part in the practice of tattooing. The majority of Karimi's clients were famous athletes who were spotted wearing his designs by law enforcement. He was arrested on the charges of tattooing famous people, and posting pictures of tattoos on Facebook. When asked if he plans to stop tattooing, he adamantly insists that he will continue despite the punishment. Italian tattoo artist set highest world record for the longest single session. Artist Alessandro Bonacorsi tattooed a 32-year-old businesswoman by the name of Serena Cavani in a session that lasted for over 60 hours straight. The record-breaking session was live-streamed for over 2 million viewers across the world. Here are some good things about tattoos. Tattoos can provide therapeutic relief for those with depression and anxiety. Many who have gotten tattoos speak up on how the process itself can provide a healing and therapeutic experience. Perhaps it is the level of endomorphins released into the body from the painful sensation, or maybe it's the healing power of the art itself. Tattoos can help you feel body positive. While many people get tattoos to decorate the body, others use them as a way of transforming parts of themselves that cause insecurity. Women have been subject to mastectomies can now have realistic 3D nipples tattooed, helping to ease them into a difficult transition. Men and women whose bodies are scarred from self-injury also have found solace in tattooing, as it can cover up the painful reminders of the past. Mental health practitioners believe that tattoos can provide valuable insights into patients. Tattoos used to be viewed by some medical professionals as a form of mental illness, but now they have found a place in clinical settings. It has been suggested throughout the therapeutic communities that mental health practitioners use their patients' tattoos as opportunities to explore core aspects of self-identity and help to further treatment. Tattoos help people cope with grief and loss.
Thanks to the innovation in the realm of tattooing, not only can people get memorial tattoos to honor the ones they loved and lost, but also they can even include their ashes in the ink. For many, this has provided a deep sense of connectedness after the difficult loss. Indigenous tattooing has all but disappeared globally, but in recent years, tattoos have experienced something of a renaissance in Europe and in North America. The reasons for this are not very clear-cut, but it is apparent that tattooing in the ancient world has many things in common with modern tattooing. Think before you ink. You could change your life within minutes. If you like the content of this video, do like and subscribe to my channel Meet Meenamma. Don't forget to click the bell icon for regular updates. Also do comment and interact with Meenamma. I would love your opinions. Meenamma looks forward to meeting you again in the next video and episode. Till then, ladies and gentlemen, have a great life and make a difference.